Hello everyone, it's Jeremy with Spirelight Web, and in this video I want to take about 10 minutes to give you a brief overview of the Spirelight website editor. And so after watching this video, you should be able to log into your website and understand how to modify the basic elements of your site, how it's arranged, how to use the tools, and hopefully it'll get you well on your way to being able to manage your Spirelight website. So let's jump right in. The very first thing you'll want to do is navigate in your web browser to my.spirelight.com, and that is going to land you here on this login page. And you should have received an email invitation really just inviting you to become an administrator of your website. And the link to this page is also in that email. Once you click through, you'll land right here on this login screen. And so whatever email you received the invitation to, that is going to be your username. You're going to put that in the first field here. The very first time you log in, you're going to choose whatever password you want. So you'll put a password in here, and you want to make sure it's something you can remember, write it down, because that'll be your access password moving forward. Once you've done that, you can click login, and this is going to land you on your dashboard. And so in the Spirelight dashboard, you're going to see all the websites that you have on your account. And most Spirelight users are just going to have one website, your church website. However, if you have a church and a school or maybe another ministry or something, then you may see multiple sites there. But you're going to click Edit out here to the right on the site of your choice in order to jump into the actual website editor. Now, once the editor loads, you're going to see your website here in the workspace area. And then out to the left here, you're going to see this toolbar, and this is all of your content management tools. And then up here in the very top on this row, you're going to see several buttons that have to do with the different viewports, whether it be desktop, tablet, or smartphone. You're going to see a number of things out here to the right as well. And so we won't go over all of those in this video, but I just wanted you to understand how the site is laid out in the admin view. So right here in the workspace area, you'll see the website just as it appears publicly in your browser. However, when you're logged in as the admin, you'll see these toolbars as well as the framed items here in the admin view. So whenever you hover over an item, you'll see that you have this blue frame, and then you'll see this button that says row in the top left corner. And just a quick explanation on the rows. The way that your website is ordered is in rows. And so this is basically, if you think of it as a stack of bricks, and you have one brick on top of another straight up. That's really how the way the website is arranged. So each of those bricks is a row. And so it makes it really simple to work with that way, because when you structure a website in that fashion, it's very easy to scroll. It's very easy to load on a smartphone. It's very easy for the responsive nature of that site. And so that's the way that these Spirelight websites are laid out. They're laid out in rows, and inside those rows, you have different elements. You can have columns. You can have different blocks, different elements of your website. But it's important to understand that this row structure. So you'll see as you scroll over items that they're framed in blue, and for most everything, you can just click it, and then you can jump right into the editor. So if I wanted to modify this text, I just click once, and then I could select that and change that up to something else. And then you'll see across the top here, you have basic word processing type of tools. So you can change colors, you can change fonts here, you can change a number of things, and all of those are available here in this toolbar. And so once you have made those edits however you want them to be, you can just click this green check mark, and that'll close that particular portion of the editor. And so that's really the way that you change any text element, is you're just going to click on it, make your changes, and then click the check mark, and that will apply those modifications. Now, one great thing about this editor is there is an undo button. And so if you do something, you don't like it, you can click undo, and it's going to revert back to whatever you had before. So many previous website editors do not have that feature, and that can be very helpful here with this new Spirelight website editor. So that's the basics of how rows work and of how text editing works. One other thing you can do is you can drag and drop. You can rearrange these different elements within the hierarchy of that row. So I can drag this into any of these zones where you'll see this blue rectangle. It says insert here, and you can drop it anywhere like that. So you can rearrange the stacking order of elements in that way. If you click on the row button on any of these rows, you'll see a number of options here. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on this one right here, and then we'll go over this briefly. So if I want to bump this row up in the stacking order or move it down, you can do so right here with these buttons. So if I want to bump it up, I can do that. Let me see how that works. If I want to edit different portions of this design, whether it be the content or whether it be the style of this row, I can do that right here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to click Edit Design, and you'll see the basic settings where I can change the background of this row here. I can change it to a different color. Let's say we wanted to do, I don't know, we'll just do the stark blue, which isn't going to look great, but just for sake of illustration, we'll do that. You can also set an image as the background, which we haven't done here. It's just a straight color. You'll see just a few other different options here. We can set our spacing, and this has to do with the padding. And that padding is this part right here, all the way around this element. So if I wanted to loosen this up a little bit, I could say this is 100. And you see how that adjusts right there. Now, another way you can adjust the padding is to simply hover over the divider bar and then just drag that down or up like this. So you can easily loosen or tighten the padding on an element that way. So one other thing before I wrap up this beginner video, and that is I want to show you how to place new content onto a page. Really, you're going to go right in here to the widgets area, and then click that icon on the toolbar, and it's going to bring up all the widgets that are able to be used. You can go explore through these. I'm obviously not able to cover all of these in this video, but you can take a look at them. Some of the most common ones are going to be text right here, image here, maybe contact form if you wanted to place a form. Let's just go ahead and drag a text item into your workspace. So I'm going to drag that here, and as I move it around, it's going to give me different zones where I can drop it. Okay, if I want to put it in a new column here, like a third column, I can do that. We would create a new column. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to click here, or release my mouse here to insert it into a new row. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to see that I have a text box, and it's been placed right here in a new row. Now, this new row, it doesn't have a background on it, so that's why we're seeing this image through the row. If I wanted this to be a solid color, I could click on Edit Design, and I could set my background color to be something different. Let's just say we set it as this brighter blue color. Okay, so now I've got that, and I'm going to loosen it up a little bit. And then I'm going to click here on my text, and let's just give this a little bit of style so it stands out. Make that white. Make it big. We'll center it. Make it bold. Okay, so that's how that works. That's how you're going to place new content on your site. If I want to delete this, I can either delete just the text element, or I can delete the whole row. Okay, if I want to delete just the text, I delete it like that. If undelete the whole row, I would click on it and I would choose delete, which is at the very bottom. Okay, so that's the basics of how to get around on your website and how to modify basic things. Future videos will jump deeper into the toolbar, here, the different views, the different widgets, how to use each of them. But the purpose of this video is just to get you logged in and get you editing the site. So I hope this helps, and make sure to reach out if you have any questions or need any assistance. You can reach out to support@spirelight.com, and one of us will be sure to get back with you as soon as possible to give you the help you need. Thanks so much. Hope you have a great day.